I was sent a watch by Seiko. This video is not clickbait. This was sent to me directly from Seiko themselves, which is just an absolutely surreal thing for me to say. For those of you who don't know, let me just quickly explain the backstory here. So I bought a second-hand Grand Seiko and I got in touch with Grand Seiko and they invited me to their headquarters where they serviced my watch so that I could show all of you lot that process and get my watch serviced, which is just a seriously uncommon invitation. When a company as prestigious as Grand Seiko invite you to personally service your watch. But things got even crazier because I have been sent a watch directly by Seiko themselves as a bit of a Christmas present, as a bit of a thank you for the video that we made together, which just, I mean, how? Why? Well, I'm honestly speechless, to be honest with you, because this just doesn't happen to people like me. How has that company that I love so much, how do they even know I exist? And they've sent me a watch. Anyway, that's enough waffle. Let's take a look at the watch. And I've got to say a massive thank you to Adam over at Seiko for organizing this because, yeah, I can't believe it. So this right here is my very own Seiko sent to me by Seiko. Let's take a look. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Seiko Rotocall. For those of you who don't know what this watch is, this watch was released originally in the 1980s and it's an absolute legend of a watch, and Seiko have just re-released it. This is virtually identical to a watch that they released in the 1980s, and I'm a retro enthusiast. My YouTube channel is called The Retro Future, and they have sent me a future retro watch. Words. They have sent me a watch from the retro in the future. I'm gonna stop trying to make that work, but this is basically insane. I can't believe it. This watch is a seriously cool little thing, and we're gonna get into it in just a second, but how can I even process this? This is ridiculous. Seiko have sent me this. Let's get all of this packaging off to start with. Comes on a little cushion here, and of course there's some protective film, a little tag as well. By the way, this retails for nearly £500, which is obviously a lot cheaper than the original ones from the 1980s. I can't believe it. This thing feels so nice. It's got such a nice weight to it. Proper solid feeling watch. Goodness gracious me. We're gonna have to size it to my wrist. That is the first thing I'm gonna do. Oh, wow. And I would have loved to have bought an original one as well, just to show you the side by side, but they're really, really quite hard to get. Look at that. And it's a gorgeous size, and there's 3 different colors that they make. There's a blue one with some white, and then a black one with some red. And honestly, this one was the one I was hoping they were going to send me, this little splash of yellow. So I'm going to need to quickly size this to my wrist because it is currently a bit too big. I have done it. Oh yeah. I have sized it to my wrist, and oh my goodness me, does that look so sick. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've got, this was sent to me by Seiko. I'm so confused. Right, let's go through some of the specs. So this is a quartz watch, and it's an all-steel case on an all-steel bracelet. The case is 37 millimeters, which is it's quite a vintage size, which obviously suits me very well. And the case is 10.6 millimeters thick, with a lug width of 20 millimeters, giving you lots of different strap options. It has 100 meters of water resistance with a screw down case back. And last but not least is the design feature which makes it so iconic and recognizable, and that is the rotating bezel. This gives you access to all of the different functionality of the watch. So we have the time, which also shows you the day and the date. And then when you rotate the bezel around, you can change the time. One more rotation is going to give you the timer. The next one is a counter. And then also a stopwatch. And then there's a dual time feature as well. And then in the little yellow section of the bezel is a daily alarm and a single alarm. And then that brings us back round to the time. And to use all of this and control it and change all of the settings, you have one button on either side of the watch. And it was this simple and easy to use function that made this watch be known as an astronaut's watch. That's right, this watch was actually used in NASA space missions by astronauts. It wasn't like a NASA official tool, but it was such an easy to use watch that astronauts themselves actually claimed it. So while some brands might have their space watches, Seiko also have theirs. And there was other watches as well that were used by astronauts like the Pogue. But yeah, this right here was another one, and it's just an absolutely awesome little piece, and I can't believe it. And I've also just figured out it's got this really nice light as well. So there we have it. Welcome to the watch family, little guy. You are going to be with me forever. I cannot believe that Seiko sent me this watch. It's very rare that I have nothing to say, and I really feel like I have nothing to say. This is probably going to be quite a short video, but I mean, this is something that I would genuinely have bought myself, and the fact that it's been given to me as a gift just means absolutely everything, and I'm genuinely so grateful to Seiko and for those of you watching that make something like this possible, because yeah, I mean, this is genuinely surreal, and as I said at the start, this just does not happen. I don't even think that Seiko have ever done this before to a YouTuber. Well, certainly the guys in Seiko UK have never heard of it before. So yeah, I mean, that is just a ridiculous thing. So that's it. This is it. I've got nothing else to say, but there's going to be some really cool watch content coming in the new year. So thank you very much to everyone who's watched me this year. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all very soon. Goodbye.